Henry is an average teenager who is always cautious about how he looks. He knows that if he really wants to start getting women or even get noticed by them, he has to look good himself. Henry seems to be doing alright right now with his looks, but there's one single problem. He has a weak jawline. Henry hates breathing through his nose just cause he feels more comfortable breathing through his mouth. Every second of the day, Henry breathes the whole world's oxygen through his mouth. But little does Henry know this is the reason why his jawline looks feminine, weak, and just unchiseled. So a few years back, I was a mouth breather and never breathed through my nose because I wasn't used to it, and most of all, I didn't even try it. And even if I did, it was only for a few seconds. So along with being an overweight fat loser, this was also one of the reasons why my confidence was at its lowest and I never ever spoke to girls. But one day, as my lazy self was doing his daily scrolls through TikTok, so this was before I started my self-development plan. So as I was scrolling, a video popped up on my FYP page about mewing, like what it was and how to do it, but I couldn't be asked because I thought it was just another one of those clickbait videos. But over time, these videos kept popping up on my FYP, so I did try it. And even if I did struggle a little bit at the start, I cut right through it since I just had enough of my low confidence and about how I looked. I really wanted to improve it and make some changes. So I was getting used to the mewing throughout the days, but every time I woke up in the mornings, I found myself breathing through my mouth again, and that was the reason why I was hardly seeing any good changes with my jawline posture. So one day I cut out a strip of sellotape and stuck on my mouth, so my mouth I'd be forced to breathe out through my nose. Now after this, I was starting to see rapid changes, like my jawbone was actually starting to come more visible. At the start, I was always struggling with where to keep my tongue in my mouth to mew properly. So one day I searched up how to mew correctly and I got it. So this is how. So rest your tongue flat on top of your mouth, just like this. And don't let your tongue touch your teeth. Keep the tip right behind your teeth without letting it touch. Now, if this part of your face is soft, you're doing it correctly. But if it's hard, you're doing it wrong. This is because when you're doing, like when it's hard, when you're mewing and it's hard, that's not mewing. It's just you're training that muscle. So that means it will get bigger and then you'll start to appear as if you have a double chin. So if you really want to mew properly and actually get that straight chiseled jawline, follow my steps. Right now, I've improved so much. Like my jawline has actually got better than before. So if you have a weak jawline and want to look better, if you really respect yourself and you want to boost your self-confidence, I really recommend mewing. So it's been SJ, and see you guys in the next video.